Hi, thank you for being here. I'm Angie from Messages from Above and bringing through a video today for all of you who have lost loved ones. This is a pick a card and it will be messages that your loved ones want to pass on to you. Now obviously it is general messages that will be coming through, so they may or may not resonate with you. And that's okay, and just take what doesn't and leave the rest. I do hope that for those of you who do resonate with the message, that it does bring you some comfort. Alright, now there will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the cards messages that come through. Alright, let's see, what are the messages that wish to come through? So can we please have the first card that wishes to come through, the first message that wishes to come through for the viewers that will choose this card. What is the message from passed on loved ones that wish to come through, please? I'll move that out the way for a minute. Can we please have a second message from passed on loved ones that wish to bring through a message? What is the message that wishes to be brought through from passed on loved ones that will resonate with the viewers that pick this card? Okay, so that one jumped out. Can we please have, alright, that one flipped over as it fell out, so we'll take that. So now we'll see what message wishes to come through to help the viewers that choose card 1. What message is there for the viewers that choose card 1? Okay, we'll take that one. Can we please have a message to come through which will be for the highest good of the viewers that choose card 2? What message is there, please, for the viewers who will choose card 2? And may the third, right, I want to take that one for card 3. Alright, so focus in on the cards that you see here in front of you. See where your attention is being drawn to. If you are having difficulty, then maybe it's a good idea to close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about your loved one that you have lost, the loved one that's passed on. Exhale and open your eyes and see where your first focus is drawn to. And that will be the card that you may want to listen to. And obviously if you have more than one passed on loved one, well then you can choose another card and see what the message is for that passed on loved one too. If you do need more time, then please pause the video. Otherwise we will start with card 1. So let me just move these along so that we have more space, and we'll turn over and see what the message is. Alright, so we have card number 8. So the number 8 may be relevant for you or may have been relevant for your passed on loved one. And the message on the card says it's not me. So straight away I'll go to the book and see what the message is that your passed on loved one is sending through for you at this time. So it says, you may be trying to contact me and you feel you're receiving signs and messages, but it's not me. We aren't yet on the same wavelength, so we can't communicate. But this is not the end. We will be able to communicate soon. Right now, I invite you to stop trying to contact me. You're connecting with other entities which can create energy breaches. I will come towards you when we are both ready. In the meantime, don't try to control our communication and don't try to go too fast. I know this can be frustrating for you, but know that everything happens for a good reason. Everything is right. Today, take time to live and accept our physical separation. Take time to connect to your new environment. So I guess this message will be very relevant for those of you who may have recently lost a loved one. Sometimes there is a process that has to go through for your passed on loved one as well as for you. Sometimes you can't connect with your passed on loved one as soon as you would like, because that can inhibit your grieving process. It can inhibit your healing process. So give it time, because when the time is right, you will be able to communicate, whether that be through signs that your passed on loved one will send you, or synchronicities that you see, or songs that you will constantly hear, which will remind you of that passed on loved one. So just try and heal, grieve, and know that in time that communication will go ahead, but there needs to be this time where you can heal and grieve, and they need to process on the other side about their life as well. If this relates to someone that you lost quite a while ago, again, it's if you're trying too hard, that could be the blockage that's stopping that passed on loved one from actually communicating with you, or you actually hearing or seeing any of messages, synchronicities that are trying to come through. Just go with the flow. Don't try to control how and when you have the communication from the passed on loved one. Have an open mind and an open heart, and just be aware of things that are going on around you. Live your life. Don't, and I don't mean to make light of it, but don't wallow in the grief or in the loss, because your passed on loved one would not want that anyway. And don't, constantly be thinking about how you can get in touch with them or how you miss them, because you need to be able to live your life, be open, have an open heart, and just know that when the time is right, if your passed on loved one is going to get in touch with you, that you will be open to it and you will see it and hear it, or understand the way in which they are trying to communicate with you. Okay, let's see what the other message that wished to come through. We have someone new is coming. So an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So that could be also, if it is someone who was a partner, then this is saying to you that that communication with your passed on loved one is not happening at this time. because you need to heal and grieve to allow someone new to come into your life. If you are so caught up in or so engrossed in the pain, the loss, the grief, a closed heart, you're not going to be able to have that open heart or that open mind to allow happiness and someone new to come into it. Again, if it's just a friendship, again, this is saying to you, be open to allowing happiness to come into your life. Be open to allowing someone new to come in and enrich your life. We have to remember sometimes that endings is just a way to allow new beginnings. Heal, grieve, and then move on. Don't get stuck in that cycle, because you deserve to have a new relationship, whether that be an intimate partner or a friendship, and even if it's, you know, a parent or someone else that's been close to you, that grief can still stop you from allowing anyone new in. Anyone new that can bring more happiness into your life, that can help you move on in your life. Okay, let's see, what other message wishes to come through that goes with this reading for the viewers that chose card 1. What message wishes to come through, please, that goes with this reading? What message do the angels wish to bring through for the viewers? Okay, I don't know if you saw that one fly out, but so it says determination. Determination, perseverance and patience will lead to a positive outcome. So I think that's like, and I love how that colour ties in. Be determined in healing your grief. Persevere with what you are going through, and you will come to the positive outcome of not forgetting the passed on loved ones, but knowing that they were a part of your life. You have wonderful memories, or even not so good memories, but it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to allow happiness into your life so that you can have a more positive outcome rather than sitting in that loss, in that grief. Okay, so for those of you who chose card 1, they were the messages that came through for you. I do hope there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, sending you lots of love and healing. For those of you who chose card 2, let's have a look and see what the messages are that are coming through from your passed on loved ones. So we have card number 2, and it's help. So maybe the number 2 is very significant for you with regards to this passed on loved one, or maybe the number 2 is very relevant for your passed on loved one. So let's see, what is the message that your passed on loved one wants to bring through for you? So the message is, I know you're asking for my help. I know that when you think of me, your throat immediately tightens. I know you feel I could help you more, but that is not my role. I used to find it difficult to accept help from others. I thought it wasn't right for me, and I was also afraid of being criticised later on. And so I did many things alone. That put me through difficult experiences, but it was instructive for my soul. I am with you, but my role is not to help you directly. I am here to bring you joy so you may awaken your inner child. I put things on your path that can make you smile and bring you lightness. I am here so you may take a breather and just be in the moment. So this is, the message here is to pay attention to what is going on around you. Are there situations where you do find yourself in that feeling of joy, in that feeling of happiness, in that feeling of connecting to what you used to do that as a child that brought you joy and happiness? What is it lately that you have been doing that has been fun and creative, which is all what your passed on loved one is trying to evoke in you from your inner child? Perhaps you've been dismissing these things and not realizing that this is the way that your passed on loved one is trying to help you move past any situation that you are finding yourself in. Maybe this is a way for you to heal, perhaps, from the grief that you have been feeling with the passing of this loved one. Maybe this passed on loved one has been sending you different signs and different synchronicities, or you've heard songs over and over again that may have you've not quite understood why you are hearing these same songs on the radio or on your iPod or on Spotify, whatever, wherever you listen to music. Maybe this is a way that your passed on loved one is trying to help you. Maybe it's a sign that you need to listen to the words that are being said or sung in the song. Our passed on loved ones help us in so many different ways. We just have to have an open heart and an open mind and be aware of the things that are going on around us. Maybe you have been reading a book or, seeing words that keep reappearing in what you are reading, which may connect you with your passed on loved one. Maybe it's numbers. If you're seeing the same numbers over and over again, and maybe you know that they have significance with your passed on loved one, that's a way also where they are coming through and saying, we're here, we're watching, we're supporting you. We have to remember that they are not in the realm of the physical world where we can have physical help. It's spiritual help, it's metaphysical help. And we have to be open to seeing what kind of help that is. And that may be a new thing that we are all having to learn, is how to connect with our passed on loved ones in different ways. Okay, so let's see what the message is that is coming through here with the second card. Be the real you. So your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So maybe that can also be the message that is coming through from your passed on loved one, is that they are trying to get you to show who you really are. That you are a strong individual, you do stand by your convictions, and maybe you've just lost your way since the departure of your loved one. You need to, or perhaps you need to find that inner strength once again where you can be your authentic self, where you are not being swayed by others' opinions. Maybe you have connected with your passed on loved one and you have seen the signs or the synchronicities, and you have said to someone that you value most that you have had this communication, you've had this help from your passed on loved one, and they have dissed that information, they have dissed that you've lost it, or what are you talking about? But this is you, where you can stand up for your beliefs, for your belief system, for your truth. Don't be swayed by anyone else because they don't have the same belief system as you, or they are unable to connect on a spiritual level with their passed on loved ones, with their higher self, with Source, the Creator. So this is about you being you. And maybe that's what your passed on loved one is doing at this time, trying to help you be the real you. And that can be also connecting with that inner child of yours, where they are trying to help you have more fun, have more joy, have more love and happiness in your life, because that's what you deserve. Okay, let's see what other message wishes to come through that goes with this reading. What message wishes to come through, please, that goes with this reading? All right, that one wanted to flip over. So we have adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. I'll get that in view for you. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colours in between. And I love how that is saying explore all the colours in between, and you have this beautiful rainbow colours, all these colours here, which are asking you to connect with, that they are all the possibilities, they are all the ways where you can be the real you. That may be your adventure. That the obstacle is the loss of your loved one, and you need to move past that so that you can start on this new adventure of being who you are, of seeing everything as a new possibility, a new opportunity to grow. Okay, so for those of you who chose card 2, they were the messages that came through for you. I do hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and healing. Hi, for those of you who chose card 3, let's have a look and see what the messages are that are coming through from your passed on loved one. Okay, so the first message we've got is karmic relationship, and the number on the card is 24. So either the number 24 or 6 may be relevant to either you or your passed on loved one. So let's have a look and see what the message is your passed on loved one is sending through for you with this card. It says, you and I have a karmic relationship. We meet again in life after life. Whether they are positive or negative experiences, our two souls experiment together. There is strong love between us. Know that we will meet again in a next life. Whatever we experience together, our connection and love are always powerful. Our love does not stop at physical death. Our love will endure through time. I feel this love for you. Today I am letting you experiment. I am with you, but I don't want you to focus on my outer absence. I am here, silent, but united with you through beautiful love. I am here. Focus on that thought and our indestructible connection and keep on experimenting. Keep on living, being and loving. Everything is beautiful for you. So I think that is a really beautiful message, and we do have to realise that when we lose someone, it's not the end. Yes, they leave their physical body, but their soul is still there. It's just not on this physical plane. We are all connected, and our karmic relationships can be different kinds of relationships. They can be mother-daughter, they can be mother-son, they can be husband-wife, they can be grandmother-granddaughter, whatever. We all have these karmic relationships that go on. And the common theme through all of them is love. So take heart in knowing that you will meet again. You will be together again. You will be on another journey together, and that while you are still here, your loved one will still be with you in spirit. Rely on the memories that you had with your passed on loved one. Take heart in knowing the love that you both shared. And it doesn't matter what relationship we're talking about. Love is love. And I guess we have to realise that if we didn't love this person, we wouldn't be experiencing the pain of the loss or the grief of the loss of this loved one. And we should be grateful for the love that we had for this person. And knowing that our relationships are tied together in other dimensions or other incarnations. It's not a loss that we should be grieving for. I guess it all ties down or goes back to, do you believe that we die? Our physical body dies, but our soul doesn't. Our soul goes on. This is a reminder for you to live your life, to find love again for whatever relationship, whether that be a friendship, partnership. Okay, if it's a parent, obviously you can't replace your parent, but you know, it's the being open to finding happiness and joy again, and not to sink in and live in grief and pain. Remember the memories. Remember the love that you shared. Okay, let's see what the other message is that has come through for you. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Yes, keep moving forward. Keep living your life. Keep remembering the love that you shared. That is your inner guidance. The inner guidance that it's time to move past the grief. It's time to move past the loss. Remember the person, remember the love, but know that you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep finding the joy in life. Keep seeing the beauty in every day. Only you are able to do that. And your soul is your guidance to keep taking one step at a time in a forward direction to a happy, joyous, fun life, knowing that your loved one is around you and is with you because you are connected on a soul level. Okay, let's have another message that wishes to come through, please, that goes with this reading for those that chose card 3. Alright, I don't know if you saw that one fell out. And it's got the unknown. So do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons, and that goes in really well with the moving forward. Don't fear the unknown of moving forward without your loved one. This is the time where you can experience new feelings. You can have a transformation of understanding where you are connected on a soul level. Don't have the fear of not knowing what to expect by moving past the loss. When you can move past the loss and be open to receiving love again, or meeting someone new, finding joy and happiness again, that will lead to new horizons, to new connections, to a new zest for life that you may not have had for a little while. It is time for you to move forward. Open yourself up to allow someone else in. Okay, so for those of you who chose card 3, they were the messages that came through. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, I am sending you lots of love and healing.